What is going on, man? It's Isaiah Chiha plays 60 FPS HD here, man. And, hey, we're, sitting around looking at Brandon's stream, man. He was playing some Overwatch 2, and I guess he met up with some friends, man, and, they did a, 5-stack for, Overwatch 2, cause there's no, second tank, man. So they did a 5-stack, man, and the, results, not great, but there was great entertainment, man. Great entertainment. I will say that. The conversation was flowing well. Had some questionable subjects in there from one guy. I guess he was the main tank player, man. But I know they were talking about him and his car and how some girl busted up his car because he left it on the side of the sidewalk or whatever, not in the driveway or whatever. But it is what it is, man. One guy had recently bought a house at 28 years old, and he was complaining about his mortgage. What else, man? They were talking about some stuff that I'm not going to go into in this commentary, man. But, overall, entertaining stream, man. As always, Brandon puts out some very nice quality content, man, especially if it's not live on his channel. He always brings the entertainment value for the fans, man. After that main tank player left, the performance as far as the team went, man, went downhill. Brandon was pretty much carrying on Mora, and the other healers just could not keep pace with him. And they had a nice little rally going into the second game without their main tank. It came down to the final seconds, and nobody was near the point. Brandon tried to save it with a little bit of a duck and cover move with Mora on the payload, but in the end, it was to no avail. Hey, man, we're gonna watch some more gymnastics videos, man. I'm about to go eat. It's been a good little long day for me, man. In preparations to get some recording done tomorrow. For my channel, my personal channel, man, Isaiah Chiha plays 60 FPS HD. As you guys know, I uploaded multiple gameplays for NBA 2K23, man, so check those out. They were streamed gameplays, but I ripped them off straight from the PS5, man. And I was using the PS5 DualSense mic controller. So, the audio quality is subpar, but I wanted to see what it sounded like, man. Everything is raw. Everything is raw, man. So that's what's going on with that. We're looking for a way to connect our professional audio gear to the PS5, man. I think Brandon bought those XLR cables, man. They were duds, man. They were duds. I think he said... Actually, yeah. He said that the... cables didn't work with his PC, but they did work with the PS5, but the audio quality was so bad that it was just unusable. So we'll look for some more solutions, man, and I'll ask him later, see what he finds, man. I piggyback a lot off Brandon, man, because he's got a brilliant mind, man. Brilliant mind. And he's great at, finding deals for things, man. I think the last thing he told me he was going to buy off Amazon was a pair of shin guards for his Wing Chun classes, man, his Wing Chun training. And, we're going to have an episode on the BCIP podcast talking about martial arts, man, so stay tuned for that, man, because if I get in there, man, oh my gosh, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Woo, man, let me tell you. Let me tell you, man. Oh, man, but I might not do Wing Chun, man. I might do ninjutsu. I don't think they're teaching Krav Maga. And that's very, very technical, man. But Brandon said, Wing Chun was pretty technical too, man. But ninjutsu, Muay Thai, kickboxing, boxing, I don't know if they do BJJ, but, I'm in that kickboxing area. My kicks aren't that great. I'm not that flexible in the lower extremities, man. But I can move the hands, man. I can move the hands, and I got some power, man. You already know. All right, man. But And, you know, I got my PS5 review coming to the channel. Let me pull out my phone here, man. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some notes up in it. Let's see, man. Hold on. So, let's see, man. So for the BCIP podcast, man, we're gonna do a video on High on Life, or maybe dedicate a segment to it, as well as Forspoken. Those two video games are pretty, you know, innovative as far as, you know, the brands that are making them. Square Inc. coming with a African American main cast member, and then High on Life, which is the Rick and Morty inspired video game, man, breaking a lot of video game norms, and, you know, hopefully setting a trend of new, you know, TV world inspired games, man, because they got a lot of voice artists in that game, man, from, you know, TV shows like JB Smoove. So really great stuff, man. Again, for my personal channel, I'm gonna do a coding demo. That's not on LinkedIn, man. This is going to be completely separate. It's going to be a landing page for the front end design. And then I may do a IP60 TV video where I break down how I do my streams for my quarantine sessions. And then, you know, my PS5 streams and whatnot. Street Fighter 6, man. Hey, man, look, we keep bringing this up, man. We keep bringing this up, and it's going to happen. I promise you. I promise you. The game hasn't dropped yet, but we are going to give a, you know, maybe like an IGN overview, preview type video, man. You know, so that'll be a segment on the BCIP podcast for sure, man. Let's see, man. Tesla prices dropping. We already know the news, man. Dropped about 13K. Whether or not we do a segment on this remains to be seen. But who knows, man? We can do it. We can do it. So it's not an issue, man. Not an issue. Let's see what we got here. I'm gonna do a NBA 2K23 Rage complication on my personal channel again. More like a funny moments and Rage Quit compilation, man. So stay tuned for that, man. I got all the clips, man. You know, my PlayStation Plus subscription ended, and, you know, I gotta put in some money, man. Gotta give my bank account to PlayStation, man, to get online. So, and it's a sad thing for the 2K community on PC, man, because, you know, the modders really saved that game, man, because it's the old gen version, but they somehow imported some of the next gen features like the roster editor, hairstyles, and obviously they have the graphics mods, the face mods, court mods, net mods, ball mods, all that good stuff, man. All that good stuff, man, on the PC, man. But it's sad what 2K really did to them, man, because they left them out to dry, man. What else, man? I'm looking around here. Looking around. The BCIP podcast is gonna have a, well, you guys already know, man, because of my channel update, my Steam retention and pornography. You know, we're gonna get into that, man. Again, we've done the research, man. It's really just about, you know, getting a timeline for that episode, and obviously, scripting out, you know, the highlights of what we want to talk about, man. So look out for that, man. That's probably gonna be in the distant future, but you know, I think the PS5 and Overwatch are gonna take, you know, higher priority, but it will come, man. Trust me. Trust and believe. It will come. Let's see, man. I never did drop a video on the LG C1, and I don't think I will. There's plenty of YouTube videos out there, man. And they're obviously doing new iterations this year too. not much has changed, man. Just a brighter screen as always, man. And then obviously the tech, you know, faster chip, faster speeds, processing speeds. What else, man? My PS5 review, man. Like I said on my personal channel, man. That's all I got in my notes right now. But we will have more content coming to the interwebs, man. So stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, man. So hey, man, IP60. I have to go eat and watch some gymnastics and maybe play on some Overwatch 2 quick play because competitive is absolute garbage. Hey, it's your boy Isaiah J. How Play 60 FPS HD here, man. HD TV. Coming to ya. Coming to ya. Coming to ya. Coming to ya. With some behind the scenes updates, man, on the MV7, man. Hey, some bad news, man. The BCIP podcast, which is beloved by a lot of people on YouTube, man. Thank you for the support, man. Me and Brandon have, you know, put this collaboration idea in the works now, and it has finally picked up a little bit of heat. And you know, it's we appreciate the support, you know. Any support. If you like a video, great. If you viewed a video and you watched it all the way through, great. If you left a comment on the video, great. If you disliked it, then hey, it's still feedback. You still watched the video, you still seen some of the content, man, and you have your own opinion. So we'll leave it at that. So thank you for the support for this channel. It's been a long time coming, and we're gonna get better. We're gonna get better. But the bad news is, man, Brandon's out. Not something you would think I would say, but Brandon is out. He has I think strep and no, not the flu, COVID, man, COVID-19, man. And he had the booster and everything, man, and he still got it. And it was just a random attack, man. I think it's spiritual, but you know, he'll pull through. He'll pull through, man. Brandon's a strong guy, man, and he doesn't get sick, you know, too often. Especially with the semen retention benefits. He's got a good immune system. But he's out. If anything comes up on the show, it'll be a solo act from your boy. And you know, expect greatness to return, man. Expect greatness to return, man. You know, we are the peanut butter and jelly combination, man, that keeps the show fun, exciting, creative, and attractive to our audience, man. Anyway, and both of us are capable of running the show solo, as you've seen in our clips, man. But we prefer to be together, so give you both perspectives and a good little comedy mix, man. But we're both capable, man. No, man, I just wanted to share that with you guys, man. He's sick. He's been out for at least a week, and he's got another week going. You know, Doc said he was going to be back to work on Thursday, so if he's going to be working Thursday, that means he gets off early on Fridays. We'll probably start scripting some stuff out, maybe late Sunday, depending on how he feels, man, because he could still be having some lingering side effects, residue from the virus, man. I'm sorry. I mean, he'll be cured, but he won't be in a podcasting mood, you know. So, you know, that's what's going on, man. Hey, I uploaded my PS5 review for the channel, man. I hope you guys check that out, man. The views are kind of low on it, but that's okay because I haven't actually, you know, been uploading in a while. So the return for your boy to the channel, man. So gonna make another banger, man. And I think Brandon actually has some content for his channel that he's gonna put up, man. I know he's gonna talk about Razor for the first time on his channel. No, I take that back. He did a review, man. gosh, I can't even keep up with my boy's content, man. But he's gonna do some Razor commentaries, man, and we're gonna do some Razor commentary on the show as well. Talking about the new Razor Blade 18 and 16, whether or not we're gonna buy them or not, and what type of performances, and our overall general thoughts on them. I got a lot of stuff on my phone, man, but I don't feel like pulling it out right now. So just stay tuned, man. The show is gonna be down for at least another week and a half. If I do something, you'll see it on the BCFP podcast channel under Isaiah for the hot take feature. But some other good news, man. My boy told me he was playing Overwatch 2, man. He's in tier 2, man. He's moving on up. He's about to hit diamond, man. And I said it in one of my videos, man, but if I hit diamond, I'm retiring, man. I'm retiring from Overwatch. The community is toxic. Everyone blames everyone else except themselves. It's not as social as Overwatch 1. You don't have as much time to, chat after a match, which is good or bad, depending on what you're talking about and everything. It's overall, man, the experience with Overwatch 2 is a downgrade for sure, man. Happy for him. I've been on console. I've been on console and PC, man, for Overwatch 2. And the experiences are night and day, man. Night and day. I think I prefer Overwatch on PC. But, those days where I want to play Overwatch and I don't want to go hard and get sweaty and competitive, man, I'll be on console. And like I said, man, I'm working on that 50% win rate with, a majority of the characters that I use. If any of the heroes are in like the 20 and 30% percentile range. Oh well, because I don't use those characters, man. But I will say it'll probably be easier for me to get those win rates back up, man, on console instead of PC. But that's what's going on, man, behind the scenes for the show, and for some upcoming plans for the show and for us as well on our personal channels. In other news, man, let me see, man. We got a release date for Wukong, and then me and Brandon are both excited about that game. What else, man? I'm just thinking off the top of my head, man. I don't script these out. I really don't. This is all just original, free-flowing content, man, that your boy just conjures up from the inner workings of my mind. I actually thought about playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare, man, the new one. And, I was just in the mood for a military-type shooter, man, because I remembered I still have Call of Duty Cold War, but the only thing I really played on it was Nuketown 24/7. I didn't really do anything else. But I was in the mood for a split second, man, and it kind of went away. PlayStation had a free-to-play weekend. I did not take advantage of it. 2K was on the list, man, but I don't know. And I got gift cards and stuff for PSN Plus, so I'll use that. When those new games come out, man, Tekken 8, Street Fighter 6, Wukong, what else, man? Forspoken's already out, man. And they're saying the reviews are bad on that game, man. I mean, YouTube Land is crushing that game, but I'm interested in the story, man. And Brandon was interested as well. It's Square Enix, man. The game looks pretty. African American main protagonist. So it was an interesting mix. I don't mind the reviews. I play games for myself. I formulate opinions for myself. You know what I'm saying? But the critics will have their field day, man. But I'm still gonna watch a playthrough of that game. Still haven't finished my God of War playthrough on YouTube, man. Like I said, man, I don't play these single player games. There's only a very select few that I even consider buying. God of War Ragnarok and Forspoken were probably two of the ones that I was considering. But I still gotta watch those, man, because I know it's gonna get good, man. I'm at the part where Atreus meets the black girl, and one of those Kratos is supposedly about to die, and he gets to get back to his world. And I guess the black girl is just gonna disappear from existence after she's done helping him. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna fall in love or whatever. But man, stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. Off the top of my head, once again, man, the BCFP podcast. We're gonna have some PS5 episodes. We're gonna talk about Overwatch, man. It's just a matter of time, man. It's just a matter of time. Just organizing our thoughts and getting it out there, man. Getting it out there, man. So, hang out. I'm about to go to sleep, man. I've been talking way too long. Just testing out the macro settings, man, and, the compressor settings and whatnot, man, for the studio and the show recordings that I'm doing, as well as some, commentary recordings, man, because these are settings, man. These are the finalized settings, man, and if anything changes, it's going to be a improvement, man. So holler at your boy, man. I was actually playing CCFPS HD TV, coming to you with some behind the scenes commentary. Peace, man.